Hi all, and thank you for being here. My name is Stephanie, and today I wanted to talk about the Amethyst Merkabah Star and my experience with the star. This here is so beautiful, right? And it's a vehicle for light. It confronts what is hidden, feared, and needs to be transformed in one's life, okay? It protects your energy, balance, and it also represents light, the spirit, and the body. It also helps with mental clarity. Amethyst is good for your intuition, for calmness, spirituality, and protection, okay? I'm going to tell you a little story about a couple of weeks ago. I had a DNA activation from a healer. I'm quite into the galactic, I'm quite into timelines. I'm a very spiritual person, and I had an inner awareness that we were jumping timelines on Earth. The new Earth is here. We've closed out an old timeline, which was called the Atlantean timeline. We've now stepped into the Lemurian timeline. 2025 has been about a lot of endings. It's a number 9. 2026, next year, as I'm recording this in November 2025, next year is going to be a number 1, of which the divine masculine and the divine feminine are going to be a lot more balanced. So we're closing out a lot of old cycles, which resulted in me knowing that the Lemurian timeline new coding was coming, that I wanted to activate my new codes. So to do so, I literally got rid of everything. I updated key rings on my keys. I threw out clothes. I done some feng shui, decluttering. I upgraded all the passwords on my phone. I threw out old stuff. I bought new plants. I really went to town on it. I just completely decoded and deactivated everything. Then I had a liminal space for a couple of weeks after that where things just felt like electronics weren't working for me, certain things weren't working. I was having connotations with electricity, bulbs were breaking on me, which is a common occurrence for me. So after the healer, who lives in Ibiza in Spain, she helped assist me to upgrade my DNA of an activation. And she has her tools, and she works on the astral. So she works with astral projection, and she does, I don't ask too many questions. I just believe in what she does, and it worked, because this is why I'm doing this video now. So all in divine timing, because I also believe in divine timing. The next thing, I knew she'd activated me. I woke up one day, I looked in my bag, and I had not this crystal here, the Amethyst Merkabah Star, but I had a small one, a real small one of these, exactly the same, but it was really small, and it was in my handbag. And I'm thinking, the first thing I thought was, okay, how has this got in my bag when I've not been out the house? How has this got into my bag? And it was the activation. If anybody knows how this has got into my bag, do feel welcome. You are welcome to comment below to tell me how a small Amethyst Merkabah Star got into my handbag. And I think it was the healing frequency that she was sending me in Ibiza. I was another part of the world to her. And it was how we'd connected together to let me know that what she'd done had activated and it had worked for me. So I have a very good memory of this beautiful crystal. I was traveling from country to country. So I then used that small crystal. This was just a couple of weeks ago. So I then used the small crystal, and I flew via airports, and I felt like it really assisted me. And by my surprise, it went missing in the airport. So as soon as I got back to my country, the UK, I thought, okay, I'm going to have to buy a new one, because not only do I find amethyst very calming, I've got a beautiful story there that I'm still trying to integrate, and I'm still sitting with what happened to me for me to have a DNA activation off a healer, and then I find a crystal. This lady's also done other things for me in the past. The last time she done one, an obsidian necklace for protection. I used to wear it a lot. It went missing around about when my father passed away last July, but I knew that it wasn't lost. I just knew. I took some of my father's furniture, I put it in a van. I was pregnant at the time. I put the sofa into the van. It was on the side. It was upside down. There was no way that you could have found this obsidian black crystal necklace in the sofa. And she activated me the first time, this lady. The first time she activated me. And I'm sitting on my dad's sofa now in my home. Taking consideration, I've had the sofa now for about a year. My dad's sofa. I've cleaned it, I don't know how many times. I've got in between everything with the Hoover. I'm sitting on the sofa now after the activation, and this necklace just comes and falls on the floor. And it must have been lodged that heavily within the sofa. Yet it fell out when I needed it the most. So every time this lady DNA activates me, a new crystal comes into my life. And I think it waits and then it just appears when it's needed. It was the same through my pregnancy. I used moonstone a lot to help me assist with my pregnancy as an older mother. And yeah, everything went perfect with the pregnancy. I had a really good labour, a really good birthing experience, no medication, no drugs, nothing, natural birth. And I do feel that the moonstone assisted me all the way through my pregnancy and helped with my emotions as well, as I lost a parent when I was pregnant during the pregnancy. So I just wanted to, if there's anyone out there that knows anything about this beautiful, why this was gifted to me, and I'm continuing to want to work with it now, and I carry it with me. I just feel it's so beautiful, and I just really trust and believe in the crystals and the power that you know, if you work, they can just take a shine into you, and they can help and assist in so many areas of your life. So that's my little story of, has anyone else got anything that they'd like to share? Or does anyone know what happened to me? Because I did not go out anywhere on the days that I was in Mexico at the time, and this lady that healed me was in Ibiza in Spain. So, you know, yeah, she's got the powers to, I don't know what she done, but it worked. And here I am giving a little story about this beautiful Merkabah star. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye now.